See, this is the problem with being a YouTuber. It's like sometimes you're late for the party. So this trailer dropped, and a lot of people shat on it. Like this video right here that got removed. These videos all around the side. Everyone universally shitting on the movie, and then it gets completely nuked. And I wouldn't even be surprised if they're going over going through looking for channels that talked about it and shutting them down. I mean, it would make sense given the situation on their part. It's shitty, and I hate YouTube is in this position, like this situation where it has to do it on their behalf. But, it's just the way it is. But what I've heard is they try to make it more for adults. And by that, they said, stupid. The type of edgy shit we'd say in the past. But now grown ass adults say it, minus the slurs, obviously, minus all the things that are legitimately edgy. Like for the love of God, just say slur, I'm begging you. But no, it wants to be adult, but the type of adults that are man children. Apparently, Mojo Jojo isn't a monkey, it's just some dude and his son. And I think the script leaked, and what was shown on the script, and okay, grain of salt and everything, you can say everything I'm about to say is bullshit, whatever, but it's still something we got to take into consideration because this movie was made with the culture that existed at the time. Like with the script, they said, oh, Mojo, like the Powerpuff Girls can be any ethnicity, any race, professor, whatever the fuck his name is, any ethnicity, any race. But they specifically said that Mojo Jojo, the villain, had to be a white guy. And we know this because we've seen the leaked script when it was announced 3 years ago. Like, this was something that was leaked. And we've seen. So, it's not really a secret. The type of culture that this movie existed at the time in. And again, I seen the trailer a little bit and was about to talk about it, but then they nuked it. And all I see is things talking about the trailer, but not the trailer itself. And I guess in situations like this, you had to have nothing but commentary for them to not to strike it down, because if it was just the full video with nothing else on screen, they would have. But, I don't know, I was a Cartoon Network purist. Like, to me, Cartoon Network was all I watched. Okay, maybe I watched a little bit of Disney XD, a little bit of Nickelodeon, a little bit of there's like 2 Disney channels. But I was a Cartoon Network purist, therefore I was all about anything on cartoons, and the Powerpuff Girls were one of them. And obviously I watched it. But, and like I said, some things just do not, what's the word I'm looking for? Do not gel well in live action, because that's kind of the mentality is, oh, make anything live action, make everything live action. And there's way to, portray emotion that works in animation and in anime that just does not work in live action at all under any circumstances. And that's why in most cases anime is just superior to live action in almost every conceivable way. If you're trying to get that specific point across, if you're trying to get a point what's an example of a point? Like, emotion. Like, it's better to do that in anime. It's better to tell certain stories in animation and in cartoons that are predominantly for children and young adults, but you know, older adults, if they're just around, can understand it. And at the time, they treated cartoons like an art form and not like just anything you could mass produce. Because now it's treated like something you mass produce, which obviously, if you do that, it just loses the soul automatically at a base. And no one much cares for that. No one wants that. Why anyone think that's okay? Or, yeah, again, some people even justify it like, oh, it's for kids. Who cares? Well, the kids. I mean, I get this thing where you think because you're an adult, your ideas and the things you care about and the things you're into are the only things allowed to thrive and nothing else. But it begs the question, what the fuck are kids supposed to enjoy when they're younger? You know, as they're kids, I get it's a very short, fleeting time of their life, but kids, teens, and young adults do deserve entertainment. And if you don't think that way, well, I mean, if you want that generation to vote against you, go right ahead. I'm not going to tell you how to think. You know, I can only argue from, you know, things that have happened in the past, you know, the ideas and stuff that, you know, I'm using this thing that is dangerous, where you refer to past mistakes and past ideas and past things to, you know, graft an idea for today. I get people don't like it when you do this because it usually, you know, sometimes things in the past can disprove what you're thinking today. And if that happens, it happens. But, you know, I still hold on to the idea that anybody needs entertainment. Like, this is why anime is absolutely blasting nowadays in comparison to Western entertainment. Because anime understands, okay, you have entertainment for young adults, male and female, and you have animation for kids, male and female, and that's how they do business. But enough about that. Again, never seen it, don't care. At this point, I'm rooting for, what's his name, the boogeyman? What was that? There was this character called the boogeyman. Powerpuff Girls, the boogeyman. He's literally just one fucking character that showed up. I'm like, oh yeah, this is my dude. Like, I'm rooting for him. If it ever comes out and if he's in there, then he gets 1 point, and that's it. But if he's not, well, I doubt I'll even care one way or the other. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Peace.